Hello everyone and welcome back to Tinkering with me, Get Daved. So... okay, yeah, we get all our license points back, so... get ready to watch me do it. And we're gonna do Pinello as well. I still want to have a little bit of fun ovation, but I'm juggling some stuff. Like there's sort of three pairs. There's Bash and Ash. There's, yeah, I know, Fran and Balthier, and then Vaughn and Pinello. I want to keep the two tightest ones together, but then we gotta diversify some of our stuff a little bit. So Ash is going to switch to Black Mage. And then, yeah, I think we'll go Time Battle Mage with that. Oh, we've got to do that later. So Pinello's going to be the White Mage now. And still Shikari. Yeah, I'm interested in doing something a little different here. Oh boy, we're gonna have a lot of time to redo our gambits. Okay. This is Ashalia. Now we're talking. Alright, let's go, Penelope. Sure. The battle lore will combine nicely. I want my Ninja Pinello. There we go. We've got some nice symmetry. And by the way, if you're serious about optimizing, don't bother with symmetry. Alright, we've got an offense-oriented gambit for Ash, and Pinello, super defense-oriented. But should be good at keeping her in the mix as well. And now I should be able to just... can have the grown-ups all together again. And then Vaughn should be offering us some good red maging. We'll do a quick look at this. I'm just going to switch this to a more normal gambit. Dark Week, Darkham. Why not, right? Give him a little bit of a defensive bias, and then we should be fine. It'll do for now. Alright, now we gotta get back to the action. Of course, remember the way. I've traveled this road many, many times. Just to see how this all goes down. Do you think we give Vaughn one more for... if there's a whole bunch of enemies cast dark? It's not very powerful anymore compared to what we're getting used to. Yeah, this is where we want to go. Alright, welcome to Jahara, everyone. Yeah, wait. We stand to lose an immense amount of progress. Yeah, there we go. Hello, warrior. Come out and play. Yeah. Have I too, hey? I wonder, did Vane come here? Or Larsa? Alright, he thinks the others can tell me much. Is that you? Yeah, there's an Esper in there. Yeah, it's gotta be Larsa. Alright, what do you got, man? I knew it as soon as I bought it. Well, you can have my Mithril Blade. And the Bouge. Kinda like the side properties of it, but... Oh, I didn't realize I had an extra. There's a cool 70 bucks we wouldn't have otherwise had. But even dumping that old equipment turned out pretty well. I'm surprised bat wings are worth as much as they are, but it's fine. Or Argentium, which means gold, silver? Sure. Yeah, there's been a lot of menuing today. Yeah, it's just a higher quality stone. That's fine. It might unlock some of the goods. Oh, nice. That's from our Sleipnir and Mesmer type enemies. So that doesn't sound very good. Yeah! That is exactly what I was hoping for. Fire Elemental Sword, I'm not sure what to make of. Yeah, that would be super handy to have. We are going to want to keep that for the rest of our game, so... Look at her evade. Oh, she didn't get that far on the license board. Okay. The Brigandine we have is already better than this, I think. Yeah, let's just do a quick check. Monographs. Ooh. For auto looting. Ulan, there we go. If you're curious as to what, or whether the power justifies it, you're never gonna find out on my watch. Shields don't really synergize well. It's okay, it's all about the learning. It's gonna have an absurd amount of HP. There's the sweet, sweet Genji gear. Seems like a good all-round DPS class, period. Mostly stick with where we're at right now. Unless there's a cluster of battle lores. Swiftness and a ton of HP. Alright. Actually, you know what? They might be selling good accessories. Do we need to do the same for Bash is the question. Oh no, he's way ahead. Vaughn might need to do... yeah, fine. Do a little bit more for licenses. Samurai class is interesting because they use Mystic Armor as well. I'm hoping this is going to make him fantastically powerful. I, of course, remember the details I was trying to figure out before. Red cap, can you use it? There we go. Yeah, enjoy, I'd say. Yeah, and we've got our 2-2-2 mix this way. Yay, sweet, sweet AoE damage. Alright. Poach is a good way of getting good loot. So that's 2 votes in favor of it. Yeah, we'll just clean up this garbage. Not in a super hurry to grab these. Quality of that red outfit cannot be overstated. Okay. We've got the golden shield that does not give the elemental resistance. It's kind of an interesting thing to consider. Yeah, you've probably earned the bump. means the B team is going out for a bit. Yeah, that's fine. And yeah, we can just do equipment sharing. I mean, a little extra menuing, but what's that between friends? Okay, elemental swords. Just gotta keep an eye on them, that's all. If we come across a bomb, heaven help us. Iron pole would be super nice. It's the only other real piece. Oh. And a super katana for Vaughn, who's about to be in the rotation. Fine! Ditch the chopper. That was a cool 1600 down the drain. I really would like to do both. And who am I kidding? I'm not gonna use a gun. Alright. We're broke, but we made it happen. Let's continue searching for elders who are totally gonna be at the end. Well, thank you. Okay, who's the Great Chief? It's gonna be a giant scorpion. Don't I have... Okay. I have the Dusk Shard. I thought that was supposed to... It's fine. Just keeping it real. I like it. Oh. Yeah, one way or the other. Oh, yeah! The Encalados. My precious is trampled to dust. Alright, let the hunt begin. And we gotta ask someone about it. I will immediately forget everything about that, including who I need to talk to. So I hope you got your jollies in early. That's what there is. Yeah, I agree. Hey! A pheasant in Nitska. Did I say it right, comment section? Great to be on the Elder Knoll. I like how everyone's just kind of lazing around back here, too. He's not playing the game with anyone. Like me, get daved. What did I just agree to?
This Nethicite. You have used it.
It was not I who used it. Indeed, I had hoped you could show me how. Thus I've come.
You do not know the workings of the stone.
Don't put it in an engine.
Different.
What?
In ages past, the gods made a gift of Nethicite to my people. But the manner of its use eluded us.
And then it was stolen.
Displeased by our failure, the gods took back their stones. They chose instead to give them to a Yum king. Called the Dynast King, he used the Nethicite's power to bring peace to a troubled time.
By conquering everyone.
It is a curious thing. Though the blood of King Wraithwolf flow through your veins, you cannot wield Nethicite.
Cannot wield it. So then, am I to understand you can't tell me how to use the stone?
Though it shame me so to admit. Here before me stands a descendant of the Dynast King himself, and I can accord her no help at all. Still, even if you knew how to use the Nethicite, you would find it of small avail. The mist collected in the stone over ages past is lost, and with it, the stone's power.
Oh, okay, well, we can chuck it in a thing.
Posterity who will the stone in ages yet to come. This stone is devoid of power, empty, yet full of thirst.
Okay, where do we put it?
Terrible longing to drink the world dry. The power of men and of magic, of good and of evil. It is often those who desire Nethicite whom the Nethicite itself desires.
I knew it.
Larsa?
The other Hume who came visiting.
To Baromi says.
I say we ought leave tomorrow. I was going to wait for my escort to return, but meeting you here has presented a great opportunity. This terrible war can be stopped, but I will need your help to do so.
A war?
You know the
Yes.
Marquis Ondor leads a group of insurgents. Your pardon. He leads a large resistance force against the Empire. Lady Ash, neither of our countries can afford this now. The Rosarian Empire would stir. They would aid the resistance and use this aid as a pretext to declare war on Arcadia, and Arcadia would have no choice but to answer.
And then you
Lady
could take
Ash,
them over.
Let us go to Ber Omases. With the blessing of His Grace, the Grand Kiltius Anastasis, you may rightly wear your crown and declare the restoration of the Kingdom of Dalmasca. As Queen, you can call for peace between the Empire and Dalmasca and stop Marquis Ondor.
Wait, he's the bad guy now?
How dare you say that? The Empire attacked us, stole all we hold dear, and you would have me save them from war?
Dalmasca would be the battlefield. What if Nethicite were used on Rabanasta? You know my brother would do this. Forgive me. I presumed overmuch. I could think of no other way to avoid bloodshed. If you cannot trust me, then please, take me as your hostage.
Ballsy kid.
Rustler.
Oh, you see him all the time.
You saw him, didn't you? Like at the king's tomb.
So you did see him too. But why?
It's strange. Before, I didn't even know what you looked like. And the prince? I barely knew there was a prince. Who knows? Maybe the person I saw was my brother.
Bosch told me about him.
Back up my
He
other
enlisted
theory.
right at the end. But for what? He knew he couldn't win.
To protect something.
How can he protect anything when he's dead? Was it different for Prince Rassler? Did that make sense? Hating the Empire, getting revenge, it's all I ever thought about. But I never did anything about it.
It's a great way to destroy yourself, though.
I realized there was nothing I could do. It made me feel hollow. Alone. And then, I'd miss my brother. I'd say stuff like, I'm gonna be a sky pirate, or some other stupid thing. Just anything to keep my mind off it.
It's a noble profession.
I was running away. I needed to get away from his death. That's why I followed you. You know what? I'm through with it. I'm through running. I'm ready to find my purpose. To find some real answers. Some reasons. If I stick with you, I think I will.
Yay, we have a reason for Vaughn to stay in the party.
I wish I knew.
I'll find him.
Aw, he's gonna die. That's not like a spoiler, I think I'm gonna discover the meaning of my life by going on this journey. That's the throat slash gesture sound.
To Mount Baromises.
I had hoped you'd say yes. I'm glad.
My heart is not set. I still have questions. I hope to find answers along the way.
I had other reason to invite you. There is someone I'd like you to meet, waiting on Baromises.
Who is that?
An enemy, and an ally also.
Is that
You
two
will
different
just have to
people or
wait
one
and see
jerk?
for yourself.
That Larsa likes his secrets.
He
Nice.
does not mean ill by it.
He's got a lot
He's
going
not bad.
on.
At least for an Imperial.
What about the rest of the crew? We kind of just left them.
Holy Mount Baromises stands at the northern end of the Yacht Remuda. Once we're in Yacht, we need not fear pursuit by their airships.
That's nice.
Don't get your hopes up.
Okay, it's not nice.
You remember the Leviathan sailed straight over the Yacht right up to Wraithel's tomb. Skystone that works even in Yacht. You know Nethicite's behind it. Little wonder they're so keen on the stuff.
And what is it you're after, Balthier? You're a welcome hand and a great aid, but why?
Worried I'm out to steal the Nethicite, eh? Can't say I'm unaccustomed to people doubting my intentions.
You tell them nothing.
Nothing could be further from my mind. Shall I swear by your sword or some such?
Apologies, but I needed to know where you stand. Her Majesty depends on you, and you seem to have an interest in the stone.
I'm only here to see how the story unfolds. Any self-respecting leading man would do the same.
Yeah. Oh. Well, good news, everyone. We have Larsa back. Okay, so... Okay, the cutscenes are going to keep going. We'll talk about it next time. Yes. Thank you for nothing. I walked to this end of the earth only to be told to walk to the other end. And they're going to send me to the other end again. A killer? Oh, alright. Thanks, man. I wonder what would happen if I let him die. Lars is at a cool level 24. Yeah, gonna be a little bit less dominant now. Decent strength for a mage, but not unstoppable. Alright, everyone. Next time, we get some steps in.